You know, it's just like, if I'm trying to sell you a billboard on I-4, you know, I'll tell you that 40 million people pass that billboard every day. That doesn't mean everybody that passes it's going to look at it. So that's what, you know, you have to stop and think about. And that is so weird. And then once you get your website verified, then you'll get the analytics. Okay? And that's another part of, you know, getting that website verified.
I tried to verify mine this morning, it wouldn't go.
Well, that's why I just get somebody else to do it, because I can't do that.
I mean, it just said verify, so I clicked it.
Yeah, but it has to be put in the header of your website. Yeah. Okay. Now, so what I want you to do right now is I want you to create one board and make sure that one of those category words is in the name of that board.
So let's see. So I'd go under my profiles and pins where I have nothing.
Okay, what you would
Start that.
do
Create a
is,
board. Create a board.
right, click on create a board,
See that.
and then either, you can do it one of two ways. Right here it says create a board and you click on the plus sign, or because used to this was the way you had to do it, so you know, we are creatures of habit. See the plus sign up by your name? Click on that and you come down to create a board. Okay?
And board.
And again, the description, you want to make sure that you have the keywords in there. And you want to make sure, you saw how when I clicked on travel, I had all the choices, okay? So if I am a travel agent that's specializing in cruises, I want to make sure that my pins in the description have the word cruise. So I'll get put into that category C, okay?
So, since there's nothing specifically related to real estate, could I put like sun, sea, and sand?
Yeah, something like that. You know, think, this is what you do.
Okay.
Think, I always say, you have to
What
think
do we
like
have?
the
What are we
client.
selling?
What would somebody
Right.
search for and they find you, you know?
Right.
And you know, sometimes I have trouble with people because they just want to use their company name. I'm like, people that use your company name already know you exist, okay? You don't care about them right now. But, yeah. And you can see here, I have, you know, real estate, world travel, see, travel, animals.
So I could put real estate here even though it's not a particular category.
Right, but you see,
But sun, sea, and sand is way more appealing.
but what you would want to, but notice I have real estate and then I have home, the word
Right,
home in it,
right,
see?
right.
Okay? So that's what you have, you know, you can be creative in that.
Mhm.
You could put, sun, sand, and sea, home decor, because you know, home
Okay.
decor is a category. And so that would probably, or home decor for sun, sand, and sea. You see? That's how, you have to think that way.
Okay.
Now my husband's really gonna get to. Create a board, things that take over my husband.
Anna Maria is also very well known for weddings, for
Mhm.
destination weddings, so I could put sun, sea, and sand weddings.
hmm
I could use
I
that
would
category.
definitely, yeah, I would, because weddings is another big category, you know,
That's
thing.
one of
Right,
the
it's
categories.
So I would definitely have a board with weddings.
Okay. Sun, sea, and
Regarding, like I'm creating a board to say that I'm happy to share boards,
Mhm.
but I need a graphic. I don't do tech.
Well, in a moment, I'm gonna show y'all something on that, though.
You're gonna show me how I can get a graphic that would be cool for that.
Mhm.
Alright. So should I create the board or wait?
Yeah, go ahead and create the board. Now, what is your board name?
Pinterest board sharing, then I have a line, space line, Italian food truck.
Okay, first of all,
No,
what did I say about the name of your board?
that it needed to have the categories.
Okay, what category do you have?
I
in your
have,
board name.
I have food, architecture, art, design, education, history, I did my Mothers?
Okay, you
Don't do
need
that,
to
Mother.
just use one, cause that's going to confuse the robots.
Okay.
And that needs to be in your first line, right, on the name?
Yeah,
One of
and
these
because if you
categories.
make it too long, like here with mine, with our real estate, I really need to go back and change that, because that's all people see, you know, and I need to fix it and see, like, travel doesn't really show up, so you need to, you know, be cognizant of
So you
that.
could put like travel top 100.
There you go, exactly. And see, I wanted to have a board of dogs, so I made it animals, because animals is a category.
Okay.
But with what you're talking about, what you just said, see, what you could do is, for each one of those that you added to that one, you could then have a pin for each one of those.
When I,
Mhm.
oh, that's cool.
Now, why are you using the hashtag in some of those?
So you're looking
Because
for
I was trying to figure out how to designate
Joy.
which ones are my 10,
Oh, okay.
and I thought, well, hashtag. That's something that can go there and it'll be okay. It won't be real conspicuous. Because what we found, putting a hashtag in your board name really doesn't do a whole lot for you, okay? But that, I said, okay, that's what I can do. So that's the ones that I'm really focusing on, they have the hashtag there.
Yeah, I was wondering if hashtags did anything.
In the description, it will, but not in the, and with Pinterest, I would not put more than one hashtag. At the most, 2, okay?
And does it matter if you have spaces in between or no?
With what?
With the hashtag?
Okay, it needs to be together if you want it found together, you know.
Okay.
Like real estate, if you just hashtag real, you know, if you separate, it's just gonna find things with real.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah,
Now I can create.
does everybody have their board? Okay, Mo, what's the name of yours?
I've got a few more. I've got photography, I've got art,
Well, what's the one you just created?
all of them except photography. I
Oh,
have
did
that
you?
one. Yeah.
Oh, very good, okay, all right. What did you create? No, what did you create?
I don't know. An event.
And it's just events?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you have the board there?
Yeah, I'm kind of lost, I think. I'm not sure if I've done the right thing.
Okay, you did personal promotions and events, yeah, that's their board right there. Okay?
Okay. So, I mean, should it have a picture in it?
Well,
Or
hold
we haven't
on.
gotten there
We
yet?
haven't gotten there yet, that's what I
Okay,
said.
should it have a website in it? This is
Hold
just
on.
one of the events that I run.
Okay, hold on, okay. Now, in the description, I did forget about the description for all the boards.
Okay.
I'm glad I came over here and looked at yours. In the description of the boards, you want to tell them what kind of pins are going to be on that board. Because some people, when you created the board,
Okay,
okay,
all right.
because that way, if they look at your board title and they click on it, they can look up there and see what kind of pins to see if they want to look at, you know, all your pins on that board. So if you know, for your events, you might want to put there that on this board you'll find examples of different events that I work with, you know, something along those lines. And then that way you could include different kinds of events like what you were talking about.
Okay, so don't make this board just that one
Right,
specific
I would not
event.
make it specific, yeah.
Okay, so.
And then in the category, that's a good picture though.
Thank you. It's not my most recent, but that's okay.
Okay, now,
okay?
for your category, you see there, you chose holiday and events, that's good, okay? Did everybody choose the right event, category? You want it, that's the mapping, see, events, right? Okay, now let me also say, you notice that it says add a map?
Mhm.
Unless a map is going to really have a benefit, don't add a map, okay? And let me tell you why, let me show you why. Because now, for real estate, on a board where you may be posting properties, you might wanna add a map, but when you add a map, and I hope I did it on this one. Okay, yeah. See what it does?
Oh my.
Yeah, see, and,
Oh.
You have to
World.
narrow it down.
yeah, but see, they can only see 2 of your pins at a time. I'm trying to even figure out how to scroll down.
Okay.
I know that you can, because I know I have more pins than that on there, but you see, that's why you don't wanna do that.
Cause it'll give you, you can't narrow it down to a specific, like the state of Florida.
Well, it will, it depends on what all you're mapping. See, with these top 100 travel places,
Oh, right,
I'm mapping
right,
things in the United States, other countries and
Everywhere.
so
Okay.
forth. But my point is, if you add a map, the map's gonna take up most of the page when they click on that board,
Got it.
okay? And so, you see here, this is all they're seeing of my pins, and that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, that's not what the,
That's not the whole idea, yeah, see? So, you know, and instead, you see right now, only 2 of my pins are there, whereas normally, they would see at least 5 of my pins
Right.
when they clicked on that board. So, but like I said, now for you with real estate, you'll have a board, say, with houses on it, and you could have a map showing where those houses are located, and it will narrow it down.